GSL Code S. This is our last match tonight coming up, guys. As you see here, Maru already advanced, taking out Beal and TY in very close series. Hero, unfortunately, falling out 0-4. One very nice game against Beal, but just a few too many mistakes.
Yeah, like throwing away 6 High Templar for nearly no damage.
Yeah.
Bit of a mistake right there. And now we are finally going to go into the TY versus Beal. I'm very excited for this match. I think it's going to be a pretty close one considering what we've seen from both players today.
I think so. I think I have to favor Beal slightly, but I want to see what TY is going to bring here today. Like, he could bring something like mech, maybe.
Yeah, he could very well.
Beal was looking really tired in the last match, like rubbing his eyes a lot.
Yeah, picking his nose. You know, all that kind of...
That always wakes me up.
Yeah. You're gonna get out that big goober that's been like hurting your nose. It'll be like, oh, I feel so much better now.
Yeah.
And he might have just done that. He might be twice as dangerous.
That would really level him up for sure.
Yeah, it's like being in the time chamber for that much longer against Frieza, man.
Oh my gosh. Frieza would just be slain against that.
Well, TY, what do you have planned? TY has also been the kind of Terran that will go for a proxy 2-racks against just about any Zerg, even in this current day and age, in this current meta. Maybe we'll see that. It's going to be, is that?
That right there is, what's the
Iron Fortress. Then Overgrowth and Expedition Lost. So really the only map we should probably see mech on is Overgrowth, if we were to see it.
Yeah.
Iron Fortress, that should be an interesting map though. I don't see many ZVTs on this one.
No. I certainly have not seen many TVZs here. Like, actually, we had one fantastic TVZ on this. I'm trying to remember who played it, and it's just not coming to me.
You know, I found out what the song was actually.
Yeah?
I remember getting people to tweet it at me the other day. It's actually the sickest song.
It sounds good.
It's like such an intense song for like the last match of the day. It's like the most intense one, the one that means the most. Here we go, so you're going to be jumping on in.
Guys, tweet it at me. I want to download it too.
You know, I can just check my phone.
Thanks. Alright guys, let's see. Out here in the top right, our Terran player from KT.
KT roster TY.
Exit plan by Face. PHACE.
Oh, I think I've heard some stuff by them before.
He's great, man. Yeah, fantastic music.
Exit plan.
And in the bottom left, we do have the Zerg player.
CJN2's Bjorn.
Alright.
Alright, what do these players have in mind? This kind of map, I just can't remember the last ZVT I've seen on this one.
Yeah.
It's been a while, actually.
No, it's the last TVZ I saw here. Who was it? God, why can't I remember this? Basically, Zerg barely held with well-timed Broodlords as Terran took their 4th base like towards them.
Oh.
God, who was that? That was a really great match. I think it was in Code A.
Damn. Yeah, I can't remember.
God, it's just not coming to me. Anyways, it was actually quite a nice game.
Oh, well, I'm excited for this one. No cheese coming out from TY or anything aggressive to start things off, start this best of 3 off. Not even a refinery. So it looks like it's going to be a 1-racks expand gasless. And from Bial, just going to be for that standard 15 hatchery. When will you get that gas, though, is the next question.
Yeah.
There's a bit of time on this map. You know, it is a pretty big map after all.
Yeah, and in these spots, it's like really big.
It's a pretty delayed refinery, actually.
Yeah, that's definitely a factory after CC refinery timing right there.
Yeah. Match history 3-1 in favor of TY.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Some of it goes back kind of far, though.
Yeah, last year sort of stuff.
Like last, like, maybe, okay, in Code A in Season 3 of last year, that's like August.
Ooh.
So that's like, that's long enough ago that I just throw it away as a result.
Like, yeah, that's, might as well be different players when it's that old. You know?
Seriously.
They've been in that time chamber for far too long.
They're in the time chamber so long the door was about to seal itself shut.
Yep. Well, like the whole world around them would have changed by then as well. Like all the people and friends would have just been gone by then. Goku would have already like defeated everyone and like gone to heaven and defend the universe with Shinron and all that. He like comes out, he's like, "I'm ready for Freezer," and it's like, "Well, sorry, dude, that actually happened like 1,000 years ago."
This is so funny. Did you watch all of Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, man.
Sick.
Oh, I'm a DBZ nerd, dude.
Oh, I love DBZ too.
I hear they're rebooting it. Was it actually that? It might have been something else. Oh, actually, they're adding a new season. They're like making a new DBZ.
Like that takes place after the Buu saga?
I believe so.
What do you even do from there?
I guess you just find more people around the universe to kick their asses, man. Like, what else? What else did Goku ever do?
I feel like the series, when you have Goku and spoiler, guys. When you have Goku, and spoiler for a show that's been done for over 10 years. When
must be like 20 or 30 years by now.
Yeah, Goku and Vegeta, like the two arch enemies, combine into one being to actually end up winning. I'm like, is there anything beyond that?
No, it's kind of true. Well, I guess they like.
And it wasn't even the fusion dance. It was the fusion earrings, right? So it was like actually permanent. It's like
was it permanent?
That's what that fusion is supposed to be. That's why it was so epic. Is that they actually gave up themselves and became one being to win.
Wow.
In a world that was like basically already destroyed. It's like
I feel like it kind of changed up in GT. So I remember different stuff in GT, but I can't remember everything.
Oh, wasn't? Yeah, actually, I never really watched GT.
Oh, really?
The GT is when he got like gray hair, right? Is that maybe I'm remember? Oh, wait, no, I watched GT.
You watched GT?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. No, I remember there was like a fan made one afterwards. That,
really?
Goku got like gray hair and stuff. It was like Super Saiyan 5 or something. It was
what?
And eventually I was like, I don't know.
He already became like that like half monkey with the tail, but he's all red. And he's like sick good. Then you see all like the movies.
Oh yeah.
Do you ever watch? Do you ever try to stay up to date with the movies and stuff? As we see this Hellion run by into the drone line. Damage possible. One drone will be the answer.
The way Blue Flame, very old build coming out of TY here. I like it.
I liked it a lot, and it's so hard to scout and cross map on this map because it is so far apart. This gives him all the time in the world to go for it as well, and we could very well see Mech behind this, mind you.
His spread of Marines is really fantastic to stop any scouting. What were you saying about the movies though?
Right, there's actually been a few movies, a few good ones as well, and actually a few horrible ones.
More recently?
Yeah. There's one came out.
But I haven't kept up since I moved to Korea.
One came out like a few months ago actually.
Oh my god, I gotta go get all these.
He becomes like a god, man. Like,
are they on like iTunes or something? How do I get these? Don't spoiler it. No, seriously, I will watch this.
All right. He sees a lot of Hellions.
Ooh, that's actually a big deal.
That's a big tell. I would just try and, I don't know, try Google it. I don't know if they're on iTunes or not. I don't know if they actually ever put anime on iTunes, do they?
I don't think so.
No.
Crunchyroll or something, people told me about.
Yeah.
Check that out.
Try Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
I believe that would definitely be there. All right, so the Blue Flames, they're coming across the map, and we only see Lings out for Biel. This could be a perfect build order for TY. Only Queens are going to be in the front. There's 4 Queens, mind you.
Yeah, he has
9 Bandits as well. Oh! Nearly hitting everything.
Yeah, that actually did much better than expected.
4 Queens remain strong at the front.
They're going to come down, target down this Queen that has the transfusion energy.
Still not really finding anything with this Blue Flame.
I'm surprised. I thought that was going to do more than that.
Yeah.
I thought this was actually going to have to be a very scrappy defense from Biel, but it feels like he's actually done a good job.
He's done a fantastic job.
Yeah. Still a little bit of damage getting done.
Some drones going down, but I think he can even let like 10 drones go without feeling too bad about defending and living against the two factory Hellion.
And that's pretty much what's going down. It is not going to be mech, by the way.
Oh, look at that. The Overlord is sitting on top of those 2 engineering bays.
Maybe they're decoys. He's like, I'll just get Stim in 1-1 to trick him.
Now that would be awesome. That'd be the biggest fool of all, but think he such a waste.
Starts building armor in turret range. I'm like, whoa!
This guy is a genius or a fool. I don't know.
Pretty sure it's a fool.
Yeah. And he's still trying to pick with these Hellions. I guess you got to try and get the value out of these guys after investing so much, and this run by could be it. Nope, Lings are waiting.
Well, I wouldn't be too surprised if he has an armory, so he can actually switch these into Hellbats whenever he feels like.
Blue Flame Hellbats, also kind of scary.
Yeah, they're pretty nasty, I would say.
Yeah, but Biel staying strong. He's actually got quite a bank as well. He might want to consider spending some more of that minerals and something. Maybe an extra hatchery, maybe some more drones for that third base. He seems to be just so on alert of these run-bys. Here we go again. Oh, nice surround this time.
All right, not too much getting killed off there for Biel. I'd say Biel definitely gaining pretty decent advantage, but we do have that third base up for TY. So as he gets to mine from that and really gets his macro going, that's going to be quite nice.
Yeah, look at that. A very early Thor coming out as well.
He has the starport just finished. So that's like a little bit scary because his medevac count is going to be lagging behind quite a bit.
Yeah.
Can't really put any pressure on the map except for a Hellion type of play.
That's pretty much it. That's actually a huge problem. Like he will literally have to try and do everything with Hellions until, not for another minute or so. And the upgrade advantage for Biel is quite large as well. Like 1-1 is nearly finished, and we're only just seeing the 1-1 begin of TY.
Well, we do have 8 Hellions out there right now.
Oh, big surround coming in.
Very nicely done.
Still 4 remain if he gets these as well. Oh, that blue flame, you can't do too much. And actually, sorry, 1-1 is finished. 2-2 half done. To the very soon 1-1 of TY.
That's pretty hard for TY there. His medevac production has begun, though. Spire is almost done.
Yeah, it's kind of almost unusual to have that sort of upgrade advantage as a Zerg against a Terran like this. And so many links coming in. He's going to try us around here. Oh, this is good. Nearly happens.
Biel is really starting to run away with this a little bit. He actually has like 15 active tumors, and his 4th is just finishing now.
He's been trading so well against Blue Flame Hellions with just Zerglings.
Yeah. Remember, that was the hallmark of life when he really came up.
Yeah, that's true.
It was actually against specifically that build that was so popular at the time. He's just like, I don't know, I just killed all with Lings.
I just micro. I mean, this is all I got to do.
He's like, Lings were the counter to that.
Yeah, Lings counter actually everything in the game. It's like, oh, but really life. Now 11 meters out in the map. 4th base up and running. And Biel's going to have to identify this is moving across the map and react accordingly, make a lot of banelings.
Yeah, with this many like Blue Flame Hellions standing up, Hellbats. But with this many out, definitely Lings are not going to counter that, no matter how well you micro.
No way, no how. Not against Hellbats. There's only so much you can do, even life. He's going to have trouble against this, but oh, TY. Johnny on the spot with the SCVs.
Johnny on the spot, I love it. That was fantastic.
Thank you.
It's exactly what I want to hear.
Yeah.
But look at this situation, right? Like, even if there's perfect defense from TY, look at that creep spread.
Oh.
And just, like, look at how much Biel has right now.
He's got 4 bases.
You can never kill him.
No.
He will never die from here.
Every time you're going to step on the creep like this, you're going to get surrounded by so much Ling Bane Muter. Like, it's such a hard place to go into. And one of the surprising things is we're not seeing many drops happen at all. Like, we're not seeing TY trying to get him out of position so he can move on the creep, start getting rid of the tumors.
I think he realizes that that may not work right now. Like, he made it. God, I don't see a way to beat Biel from here. I think Biel, all he needs to do here to make me the super fan is make an infestation pit. And actually throws that up like literally in the middle of my sentence.
Oh,
like,
you're a super fan now? Is this what's happening?
I've really always been a super fan, but like I'm like, really the only thing I can see going wrong is never going to Hive. And like he's going to Hive, so it's like, okay.
That's it. That's exactly it. And look at this. Big counterattack straight from behind, but this means that TY is simply going to go forward. And is there going to be actually enough here? Baneling's still a while away from morphing in.
Yeah, that's
bad position for it.
Something that could be a problem. He has 40 Banes morphing in. Oh god, he actually catches a lot of Banes there.
He does. Still getting rid of a chunk of those Marines, but where are the rest of the Banes?
This is a chance to win. He's actually hitting the 4th base during all this, by the way, just with a small force, so that's going to be completely wrecked.
Big supply block from all those Overlords going down as well. He needs to make at least 5 or 6.
This
ugly
actually
situation.
Might just be a... He might actually be able to win from this.
Well, look at this. Baneling's coming on down. Going to wipe out a lot of these Marines.
Very nicely done. The Lings come back as well.
And Muta's going to have to try and clean up the rest.
And he actually, he delayed a lot of mining at the 4th base, but wasn't able to kill it off, so definitely something to consider.
Yeah, that is a big point as well. But at the same time, Biel didn't lose any of his bases either. Just a lot of Overlords more than anything else.
Yeah.
A lot of Mutas to this drop.
And he even has that 5th base up now. Still, Well, 48 SCVs. His main is almost dry, so still a decent economy here for TY, but not quite what he wishes he had.
Trading again with mutas against Marines like this, never good. He's lost so many mutas just trying to get rid of this drop. Muta count only at 11. And it's kind of just reset the situation. Though the creep spread did get pretty receded on the right side towards that 4th base. And we're seeing another drop of Hellbats go down there. Oh man, that's 12 drones? What? It's too many.
Ouch. Well, that's a nice way to fight back into it, but TY is going to have to start thinking about taking a 4th base as well. I think in a game like this, it's going to come in the form of floating his main CC down instead of making one.
And as you say that, he does.
Oh wow, look at that.
Look at you.
Well, that's pretty much how he has to do it. You know, this game, he's already taken a lot of damage, so he can't really spend money building command centers right now. It's not that type of game. But can he hold on against any offensives that Biel actually pulls off?
If he's in a good position, I think he can. But we're seeing a lot of Lings get ready for counterattacks and a big hit on the 3rd base again.
There are a lot of Banelings right there.
Oh, yeah.
That is many, many Banelings.
So it's going to be a hard fight if he tries to trade with his army. I don't think Biel should actually go for the army trade. He should just simply go for SCVs and get out.
Well, he is definitely killing a lot of SCVs here. 12
oh, Muta's not paying attention there.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Oh, that is painful.
And the rest of the Marines come up, so he actually saves his little Marine force.
Very hard to fight in sort of position there, and yeah, not paying attention to the mutas like that. Big mistake.
Is Biel getting too aggressive here?
I think he might be. He needs to kind of stabilize a little bit more with his economy. Maybe go into that hive and just try and focus on crushing the army that comes across the map, less about trying to just simply kill TY.
Yeah. Well, TY right now has a lot of SCVs that are not mining. His 3rd base not saturated. His 4th not even landed at the moment. So he's going to go ahead and attack here into the 4th of Biel. Would be a big kill for him if he gets it.
It would be a very big kill. He does get it. See, once again, Biel just being overly aggressive.
He actually got the Baneling nest at some point. I missed that.
Oh, yes. That's actually huge.
That is a big, big deal right there.
He's actually going to try trade just the same without many Banelings. Simply pure Ling.
Oh, my God. It is a lot of Lings, though, isn't it? And we're going to have to see if he can get out of here with his medevacs.
Doesn't even drop the Thor.
That hurts.
Yeah, that's a big one. And look at the supplies. GG, yeah.
Hey, it was pretty well played by TY, but I think it was more about Biel trying to pull the trigger too many times. Like, even that first big counter that killed all the Overlords from TY, that, like, if Biel just didn't kind of, like, over-attack, you literally couldn't attack in that game. He had too much creep, he had too many bases, he had too high of supply.
Just like, yeah, a little too aggressive there. I like pulling the trigger, like he was trying to pull the trigger, but it was empty, so you needed to step back and reload before going for it again. Maybe try and crush the army one more time and go for that counterattack instead of just simply trying to trade with the army off creep in the middle of the Terran base. And Biel looking so tired, but he's got one more game to go, and he can go home, have a nap, and practice all day tomorrow and Sunday, and play on Pro League on Monday.
And then GSL. On Tuesday he can practice again.
Practice for Star League or something.
Yeah. Well, I guess, yeah, after today, at least he doesn't have SSL or GSL for, like, weeks.
Yeah.
The earliest he could have GSL would be, like, probably 3 weeks from now. I'm not sure exactly our schedule.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's definitely have some time there.
Yeah, it's just about winning that one more game. And TY, you know, he did have actually a good showing there. He's not finding the damage he needed with that double factory Blue Flame Hellion. Still a dangerous player. You got to be awake for it, Biel. You can't sleep through this one.
Indeed, he cannot. Overgrowth is the map. It's a doable map. Definitely something that we could see mech on. Wouldn't mind seeing it. Seems like Bio isn't quite working against Biel.
Maybe you want to try and change things up. You had the option to in the last map. With double factory, pretty easy transition into mech, but not the map for it either, really.
No, certainly. That you'd have to do some sort of weird, like, supernova 150 supply push if you want to go back there.
Yeah, that's for sure. Let's see if we can, Biel can close it out. Game number 2 on Overgrowth.
All right, let's do it, guys. TY needs to take this. Speaking of which, here he is. On the top right.
KT roster TY.
And in the bottom left, the Zerg player
CJN2's Bjor.
has 1 game to go to get out of this group and go home. He is the tired Zerg today.
Ooh.
Sleepy Zerg, but oh, looks like TY. Finally going to go for that all-in that I've been waiting for. Well, maybe not all-in, maybe just cheese.
Yeah, this might just be a 1 proxy racks.
Oh, Drone is going to be looking for it though. Oh, Drone should find it. Let's see where it goes.
Well,
SCV going far right, actually.
This is actually really funny.
Whoa, this is actually pretty far
He realizes
away.
that Biel is such a scouter. Such a scouting tryhard that he just puts the barracks in almost a place that's not quite as far away as his main, but pretty far away.
Such a scouting tryhard. I like that.
Calling anything or anyone a tryhard is like the funniest thing in my brain. 'Cause I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, like literally, we're all alive right now. We're all going to die one day. We may as well try hard at everything, right?
Yeah,
like,
that's actually a really
being
good
lazy is probably pretty dumb, right?
You're such a tryhard.
Yeah.
You should be a lazy hard.
Yeah, seriously. Take it easy, bro.
Take it easy, bro. Just try hard.
Scouting tryhard.
Look at this proxy tryhard in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, seriously.
What's he even going to get done with this?
Don't know. He's making a marine.
Making him a... Oh, he's going to try and cancel the hatchery with a bunker.
Oh, that's really cute, but the Overlord...
Overlord says, hello. Greetings, friend. And from there, it shouldn't happen. He's going to put... I don't even know what's happening anymore.
My mind is blown. This is like...
This is actually the most try-hard proxy bunker I've ever seen, man.
What is this? What is that bunker over there?
Are we going to see like a proxy factory into siege tank behind these bunkers? Do you even need...
Don't get me that excited. That sounds like the coolest.
It sounds cool, but I feel like...
How hard would he have to try to make that happen?
Well, that's actually way too hard. Like, you're going to have to try and hold these bunkers for at least 3 minutes while the factory gets up and makes a siege tank.
Or maybe goes for a Reaper from here.
He goes for a Reaper. He's like a proxy Reaper into one of the bunkers and then goes back into Marines. I'm like, I don't know if that was worth it, bro. That's a little try-hard in my opinion. Speaking of Spine Gorilla.
He's making a oh, the factory's at home.
Oh, he's going to cancel Spine
Well,
Gorilla.
at home is only slightly further away than the barracks location, right? So, I mean, that's still, you can rally siege tanks down.
Yeah, I like it.
Somehow don't think that's what's going to happen, but...
I feel like it's purely based to kill the hatchery and go into Hellions from here.
Yeah.
It's a bit wonka-doodle is what I'd normally call this.
It's a bit wonka-doodle.
You like that one?
I think that there's no more accurate word.
I always use this word with Brendan and Wolf, and they never react the same way.
Dude, it's hilarious. What?
But this hatchery's going to go down at the very least. One Marine, you gonna do it? One Marine! There we go.
You watch like he transfuses there and like
he kills the
TY like just looks straight into the camera.
He just leaves the game.
Wow, this has been...
That was super try-hard.
Yeah, this has been a weird game, I have to say.
That was like... I didn't even know what I could say.
It's a little bit wonka-doodle.
That's like Krillin, like trying in every one of his fights and just failing every single time. Like, he's a try-hard.
Dude, he just destructo-disked that hatchery right down, man.
It's like destructo-disking like Cell's tail. It just grows back. Like, well, I guess it just never mattered.
Oh, man. These Marines are going to be like Chaozu out here,
man. They're going to be like what?
Chaozu, man. Tian's little doll thing. They just got Yamcha.
They got Yamcha.
That's for sure.
Who even is Yamcha? That guy is so worthless.
No, he's so bad.
He was only relevant in Dragon Ball when Goku was a kid and didn't even know how to fight or something. He's like this older guy that beat him up.
Yeah, he's actually what a loser.
So you don't even know how to punch a kid.
Oh God.
Yamcha. I guess it's like Piccolo.
I'm actually like the Yamcha of StarCraft players. I like... Back when everyone was a little kid, I could beat him, and now I'm just like, I still hang around with all the good players, but...
I like to think I'm Trunks with the long hair. Back when he was cool and he came back, he traveled in time to see everyone, warn them about the androids.
It's a pretty high opinion of yourself, Glade.
I think I'm pretty good looking. What can I say?
That would make you Yamcha, though. He's the handsome one.
Oh, yeah, he does get all the girls, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's got 6 scar, though. I don't have that yet.
We could fix that tonight. Go get a couple bottles of soju, see where the night brings us.
Yeah. We'll have to have a few before anything gets done. I like to think I'd be pretty good with the sword as well.
I don't know why you would be good with sword, but I'll go with it.
Pink hair?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I haven't tried it yet.
Casus would be Mr. Satan, I think.
Mr. who?
Mr. Satan? Hercule?
Yeah, he would be. Oh, that's so funny.
Well, where's this game at? Let's take a look.
I thought we were watching DBZ, man. I don't know what's going on here. Double engineering bay going down, so we'll be just a simple bio transition from here.
Looks like the Namecs have found a new homeworld, rebuilding that hatchery.
That's right. Unfortunately, they built it in the same place, so it most likely will get destroyed again.
So you're saying TY is definitely going to win this game?
Well, let's see. Let's see. Maybe they're going to try and change the storyline this time around. Like Frieza won't actually destroy the planet with his ability that I forget what his ability is called, like the Earth Destroyer or whatever.
I don't remember either.
Maybe Goku will come back a little earlier from the time chamber and stop Frieza.
No. I'm trying to think of like a terrible Dragon Ball Z pun, it's just not coming. I was trying to think of some Nail and Piccolo type of.
Piccolo?
Yeah.
Oh man, you can think of anything with Piccolo. Well, as we think about that, Hellions are going to be harassing.
Hellions,
they're going to be harassing that. Spinecooler is slightly out of position. Give him a little bit more time to try and take out one of these queens. Gonna find much.
You know, the queen's head kind of looks like Bibbidi.
You reckon?
Yeah, a little bit.
Kind of.
Right? A little bit buggy.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah.
How about that? If only he could, like, buff the units like Bibbidi could. Give him, like, an M on the head and, like, becomes a god. Like Vegeta.
That was the most epic thing.
Oh, I loved it.
And did this on purpose.
He did it on purpose.
Have no power. That was like, I cried.
Oh.
I'm almost crying again thinking of it.
It was actually one of the sickest moments because he like turned around and just shot him. He's like, you actually have no power over me. My will, my revenge is like stronger than anything you could ever do to me.
God, I actually am going to rewatch all of Dragon Ball Z soon.
It's fantastic, man. I'm probably the biggest fan of Vegeta and his rage and his quest for revenge and everything like that. It's so evil, but
seriously
awesome.
He's the greatest character easily.
Just the whole philosophy behind it as well, like training your entire life and like becoming like a god at
sacrificing everything.
Sacrificing everything.
Beat some natural talent called Goku.
And even Krillin, like he has his story. Like he's the guy that will always lose, but he keeps trying. God bless his heart.
Yeah. He's like, he's like a babysitter who wants to be a fighter.
Babysitter? Yeah. He becomes like, he's just a bro, like he just hangs around, like he's like a gym rat, but he never gets anywhere.
Well, look at this, nice drop going down in Biel's main base.
Oh, he's going to get the spawning pool as well.
That's a pretty big deal.
Oh, that really opens the map for TY. He can actually start trading really well. And we're seeing so many links get wasted on this attack of the minerals. And now the counterattack begins on the third base at the same time.
Yeah, this is a very beautiful push coming down. Without the ability to make any lings, how do you hold on against something like this?
I don't think you can. 30 supply down is Biel.
He doesn't even have Baneling speed yet.
Never everywhere you want to be. And yeah, he is really being crippled from the get-go. Simply losing that hatchery in the natural put him so far behind. And now he's going to start trading against Hellbats. It's slow Banes.
Well, yeah, the slow Banes, no speed quite yet. The pool not yet done.
This could be it. Down 50 supply. I think we're going to go to a game 3.
Yeah, it really does look like it. Picking off all these drones right now. Going to be able to get some of these overlords as well. A drop in the main base. Even that going to be able to do damage only with a couple Marines. 34 lings on the way, but not nearly close enough. And after this goes down, it's like the fourth is easy pickings, but it doesn't even matter. Biel GG's.
GG.
Wow. Yeah.
Really
Solar
nice.
Flare.
Solar Flare. The Solar Flare is actually useless though.
Yeah, but it sounds epic.
Yeah, it does. Especially when he uses it. Solar Flare. Everything gets blinded.
No.
And he's like, well, I could have just ran away in that time, but I decided to stay around and fight.
Bill looks kind of upset, doesn't he?
Yeah, maybe a little rattled after that. He's like, can't believe I lost a hatchery to a proxy one-rat bunkering.
Someone better rush him in a sensu beam, man, or he's not going to go to the round of 16.
There we go. Yeah, he was looking a little tired, but maybe that loss has really made him a little bit more angrier.
When you think about it, his only series win today was against Yajirobe, so I mean... oh, that was mean. That was straight mean. I feel bad.
We're going to see him go Kaioken, man.
Hero.
Oh, he is great, but he's just not where he used to be.
No, certainly.
It's like, okay, this time you gotta wake up, man. We gotta see you power up at least a little bit. We gotta see you yell in the booth for at least 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Until your hair starts to go red, you get that aura about you.
Hey, that was the best thing. Did you watch it when it was still being released on TV? Because I watched it when it was still being released on TV.
Oh yeah.
And like they would like have whole episodes of powering up, and then it's like next week on Dragon Ball Z. Next week on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god. I actually just
I
watched him power up this entire episode. I waited all week for this. This is the highlight. This Thursday is the highlight of my week.
Yeah, you know, I used to actually watch them like on TV before high school and stuff, but then I just downloaded them all one day and watched them all in the room.
Yeah.
I got it all done like that. Thank God. I mean, watching them power up for a whole episode, I mean, I love it, but if I have to wait a whole week for it, I would just die.
No. Actually, bought all the DVDs as they were coming out eventually when I got older because I had a job, and had them like on hold for like the day they came out. They called me, I'd go down and get them and stuff.
Wow.
Oh man,
you were committed, man. I like that. It's one of the best animes out there, man.
Oh, it's just, it's like, the thing is, like, Tasos hasn't seen it, Valdez hasn't seen it. I don't know if Wolf's seen it. Like,
we gotta fix
I can never talk to anyone about this.
No, it's one of the greatest things, but some people just aren't cool, apparently.
Dude, if you haven't seen it, I don't even understand. It's like,
you're missing such a big part of life.
If you didn't want to be a ninja growing up, I don't even know who you, like, who didn't want to be a ninja?
Ninja / God / I don't know, like Superman.
Yeah.
Had the ability to scream and your muscles rip your shirt.
It's the coolest thing ever.
Shoot laser beams. You
remember when Piccolo powered up against Cell and the Earth fell away below him?
Oh.
Best power-up scene of all time.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh my god, oh my god.
In the movies, actually, there's some better ones where, like, you see Goku just go insane, like the whole universe is shaking, like him just screaming, and like lights going everywhere, power, like
I feel like
unrivaled.
It's almost like cartoon version of like WWE wrestling.
In a way, right?
I gotta go get those new movies, man. All right, guys, here we go. This is the final form of today's GSL Code S. In the bottom left, hailing from Namek, our Terran player.
KT Roaster TY.
I can't match that. I wish I had a Dragon Ball Z voice.
You gotta work on it. It's important.
In the top left. Also hailing from Namek.
CJN2's Björ.
I can't think of any other planets.
Earth's last chance.
Earth's last hope is an Azuric player who's powered up for 2 episodes.
Will he send his opponent to see King Kai?
Yes.
Tune in next week to Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, I love the ending. To Dragon Ball Z. And then, like, you just see, like, the animation behind it, like, the powering up or something. Like, oh, what's going to happen?
And then it switches to the little closing theme. He's, like, flying up Shenron, who's, like, a million miles long.
Yeah.
Or I guess that's actually the Dragon Way or whatever it's called. I don't quite remember. I haven't watched this since I came to Korea, so it's been over 8 years since I've seen Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Damn, I remember I think I rewatched it maybe 1 or 2 years ago.
Oh, man. I got to get on your level.
You got to get back, man. But I mean, I've forgotten a lot of it as well. I got to go back and rewatch it again.
I'm actually so pumped to go and watch that. Maybe I'll skip all the VODs I missed and just have a Dragon Ball Z marathon.
You should do the movies at least.
The thing is, it's like, isn't Dragon Ball Z altogether, including GT, over 300 hours?
Oh my god, is it?
It's like just insane how many hours it is.
It could be.
Yeah.
I mean, the amount of episodes is like in the hundreds for sure.
It's a lot. Yeah, it's... Well, maybe that's what it is. It's over 300 episodes.
That could be it.
I think that's actually what it is. And the episodes are like 25 minutes or something.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, that's a long time, though.
That is a long time. All right, we're going to see, by the looks of things, gasless expand from our friend TY.
Thank you.
Who do you think TY is if he is a Dragon Ball Z character?
Give me a second. Almost there. Almost there. The closest I can get to him right now in my brain is like Android 17.
Android 17.
Yeah, that's the boy Android, right? 16, 17, then 18 is the big Android.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. No, I think 16 is the big Android. And 17, 18 are the younger ones.
Okay.
The twins.
I believe it's 17. No, it's 18 then, I guess, for the boy.
I could see BL being 16 there. That guy, he's like the quiet giant sort of guy. And he just like, I could see him like holding on and like, you know, self-destructing.
Yeah, that was a sad
to be here. That was sad. I love that guy.
Yeah, he was great.
He was badass, man. He was huge. Damn.
That guy was swole, man.
he was, yeah, man. He was cutting for days in that factory. When they made Who would be Vegeta? Actually, you know, Life is Goku, right?
Is he Goku?
I think he has to be. Oh, let's face it, I'm just a silly fanboy for Life.
Yeah,
but
I think so.
But like, who else could it be? Like someone who's
you know
good?
Who for sure is Gohan is CJ Hero. That is obvious. And if you think anything else, you're a dumb guy at home watching us.
CJ Hero's all right. I can see that. He becomes pretty weak when he grows up, though, man.
But think of how friendly he is and how much he smiles.
That is true.
That's CJ Hero.
Oh, Overlord caught out by these Marines. Nice find there. It's going to really supply block BL for some time. Overlord's only half done. It's the first one.
Yeah, it looks like plenty of Hellions on the way right now. That medevac has started up. We'll see how much pressure you can put on. A couple Widow Mines on the way.
Yeah, we're going to see some Widow Mine drops. We don't see that very often in like a TVZ like this. Very unexpected, I have to say.
Yeah, we've seen some builds like this occasionally. Actually, Catalina comes to mind as a map that I see the medevac, 2 Hellion, 2 Widow Mines sometimes on.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Thank God that map's gone.
Oh yeah, I didn't enjoy that map.
Did anyone enjoy that map? Every Terran player's like me.
Yeah, Terrans love that map, I think. For sure. And we are going to see a bunch of Marines with these Widow Mines as well. You know, it's very similar to just a TVP sort of style opening. He's going to look for those Hellion run buys at the same time. And we are seeing BL go for that 2-base, very quick muta. And Spine Call at the front with a couple of queens.
Yeah, nice scout with that Ling, by the way. Does see the incoming medevac. Also nice quick third base, too.
Yeah, sees the third base. And all right, should be ready for this. 2 spores in each base as well. Very smart. And he's not going to find room to drop. Maybe into the main base. Oh, actually, I didn't see that.
Yeah, three. All
right.
Drones do get taken out.
Oh, one more here. It's not going to find anything this time there.
Nice micro there by BL.
Yeah, he's really on top. This Widow Mine should get... Oh, nothing actually.
He must have retargeted once, right?
He must have.
Yeah.
I was sure that was going to actually...
He definitely had enough time for it to shoot, I think.
Yeah, I would have to say so.
Pretty sure of it.
All right, so 3 drones. Not too much damage done at all. Spire very quickly on the way. Oh, a couple of AFK drones there as well.
Yeah, the double eBay coming up. He almost has that third command center done. And he's done enough scouting, so he pretty much knows what's going on. Let's not forget that we did see a game like this from BL earlier on Deadwing. Same type of... Well, it's a little bit different because of the opening that TY did.
Yeah.
But definitely the fact that he's gone for a pretty quick third command center and the fact that he's going double eBay means that as long as these mutas don't really do anything, should be feeling pretty good about where he's at.
Yeah, he should be feeling okay in this sort of situation. Let's see if he can kind of take advantage of it the same way Maru did. It is a different map. It probably won't be as easy in these kind of positions, like on Expedition Lost. It's a little bit harder to engage in that third base, and the fourth base also a bit better defended. Creep spread not too bad either at this point, considering it was, you know, that 2-base opening.
Well, let's see. Should have about 8-ish mutas being made pretty quickly here. Creep spread looking pretty decent. No attempt quite yet to take that third base, nor should there be.
No. 8 mutas, 9 mutas going to be on the way, and 2 evos directly after that. So he's going to have that, you know, that upgrade deficit. So he's going to have to be careful when it comes to, especially the 2-2 situation, which is the exact same thing we saw from Maru in that situation, in build orders. Oh, look at this. TY's actually going to be greedy enough to take the third base at the gold.
Yeah.
If he can like solidify that, like fortify it with a bunker and a turret, he's going to be in such a dangerous position.
You know, it's kind of a cool idea on this map because it's such a thin choke to attack directly in, and you can't attack from behind the minerals at all, really, as Zerg, except with your Mutalisk. So the missile turret will kind of make that go away.
But this... Oh, 99%. That is insane, but look at this, the counterattack with the Marines.
Yeah, he's going to micro against these Banes.
Oh.
All right, does get to take out those Banelings.
Plenty more left there. Nice transfuses on that spine crawler as well.
Yeah, really nice indeed.
All right, Marines are going to have a hard time trading now.
Let's not forget that TY is going to get this 1-1 relatively soon here. Doesn't want to lose any units right now.
Muta's trading with these Marines. And whoa, that is nearly dead. If he can actually kill that CC,
that would be a big deal.
That's like a game winner right there.
Yeah, TY actually keeping a lot of pressure on the... He's going to get that CC, I think.
Oh, 100%. There's no way he's keeping that alive.
That's so painful for TY. Now, he does have 1-1. Combat Shield's about to finish. Maybe he can get something going with his push.
Maybe. I think he has to counterattack and look for damage at this point, or he is just way too far behind.
Well, he is boosting back to join up with the rest of his army as he needs to.
Still, that's a lot of Zerglings on top of this army with the Widow Mines. If they hit the wrong thing, it could really lose him the fight.
He has a lot of medevacs. The upgrade's really far behind right now for Bjol. And he doesn't have Baneling speed. But how many Marines do we really have? 11 Marines only.
They're all kind of right up there as well.
He's making 8 at a time, but yeah, if he doesn't get any damage on right now, doesn't Bjol just run away with this?
Well, the one also redeeming thing is the fact that Bjol is behind in workers right now.
Oh, that is true. Okay.
His third base is essentially empty, surprisingly. I don't know how that ended up. I think he might have just taken way more drone damage than we ever thought.
Well, TY was, like, part of the reason why he lost that third is because he was microing non-stop at Bjol's third.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
while Bjol was trying to focus on taking that out, maybe TY got that extra damage done.
And here we go. If he actually gets some good hits off here, could mean a lot. Oh, 6 more go down. And that's putting him at an even worse worker count right now. 47 to 57.
We do have Baneling speed now. He doesn't have any Widow Mines with this, so I don't think he can really get that much done with this push. And it looks like he agrees.
Yeah, but look at that. He's got that third CC. Almost finished at the gold once again, and a floating barracks for no reason at all.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Might have just been a misclick? I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, no, he's actually decided to make it there.
Okay, well, I guess he might as well at this point. It's like, well, you know.
If he loses that area of the map, he's lost the game. Like, he cannot lose the gold base area. This is his chance to win.
Oh, look at this link counter. Not going to be finding too much. Marines should be able to deal with it, just need a small enough number.
Widow Mine, going up chest bumping those Zerglings several times, doing no damage.
Muta's going to find a way in here, though. There is no missile turret in the main base. Oh, another little bit of a mistake there. A bunch of SCVs are going to go down. He's actually going to commit to it, too.
Well, meantime, a drop going up to the main base. See if he can get anything done. Nothing actually sees that drop coming, so could catch him really off guard and pick off some more drones.
Yeah, this is actually going to be a very damaging drop.
But 15 SCVs were picked off, so that's kind of a big deal as well.
That makes a big difference, but look at this. 8-10 Marines dealing with drones.
Very effective drop so far. Some Lings are going to be able to come up and chase us out of here.
Eventually. Look at that. Oh, even focusing down some Banes before he gets out of there. Oh, and another big trade. These players maybe reacting a little slow in these kind of situations.
Well, it's been a very long day, very tiring games for both these guys.
That Widowmine actually helped out, I think. The second one, not so much, but still a lot of damage to those SCVs and even more going down.
Well, does kill a few more drones off here as well. Kind of a scrappy game. Only 35 SCVs left.
Wow.
But he does have the gold base, let's not forget. So that kind of boosts his economy in like
it gets him to a nearly decent place, but still, it's like 71 drones now to 37. That used to be the other way around. It used to be 47 to 57 at one point.
Yeah.
So Biel is really caught up with this Muta harassment.
Yeah, the Mutalisks really have been the story of Biel's comeback here. That plus, of course, killing off that third CC. But TY is keeping supply parity for the time being. He's still doing a good job of keeping his mining going. He's about to have 2-2, which is well ahead of the 2-2 up Biel. His +2 carapace is only halfway done, and the +2 attack is way behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of a dangerous situation. Oh, really finding their way in. There's a lot of mutas on the map now, 17. Ouch. As long as they're microed accordingly, but Marines are everywhere at this point. Simply too much SCV damage happened, so he's going to make sure that doesn't happen again.
We're going to see, I feel like the two main things that we're looking for here is where do the mutas go? Can he chase them out and actually get a frontal attack? And if so, how are the Baneling connections?
Oh, wow. These mutas really getting kind of zoned out, but they're still finding their way out of here, even getting a couple of medivacs.
Wow, TY almost making a box around those mutas.
Yeah, that was unreal.
He made a triangle. Oh!
Oh, actually got a few.
Yeah, that was a nice hit there.
Actually, I think I only got one. But actually,
well, he damaged a bunch of them.
Yeah, he hit a bunch of them. And now, finally, it looks like TY has cornered these mutas. They've got them all in one position, so maybe he's going to try and just fight it head on. The creep spread, pretty pitiful at this point. Simply too much has been going on.
Well, killing this fourth off is a big deal, man, because that means it's 3 base, 3 base. And during this, he has recovered his SCV count somewhat. He's at 45.
Yeah, looking a bit better. And look at that spread. Just a lack of Widowmines is the only problem in this kind of combination. There they are.
That amount of Banelings is insane.
Needs more links to buffer for them, though. You cannot just have pure Baneling and expect to actually do anything.
No, not unless your name is Nesty and it's 2012.
And you're fighting Clump Thors. Yes. Do not move. Look at that. Just simply too many Banes. He needs to make Zerglings now.
Well, the funny thing is, his minerals are not quite as high as you would think. He hasn't been able to mine from any fourth base at all, really. So, keeping his money quite low. He is taking that fourth on the side. TY having some pretty good map presence right now. He's done a really fantastic job between chasing those mutas out, as you said, kind of forcing them back into a position, a more defensive position. Able now to move up, remove some of this pitiful creep spread.
This pitiful creep spread. Absolutely pitiful.
Seal scoffs at your creep spread.
Yeah, he laughs in the grave of expert gamers. So I'm sure that's where he is.
I envision like a mass grave with all the X-Pros. It's like
big tombstone saying seal. Oh, look at the big counterattack. That's a lot of Banelings for even a counterattack, man. He's got to really think twice about this composition.
Yeah.
He cannot be fighting with as many Banes all clumped up like this because Widowmines will go to town.
Seriously. Well, we do have another big attack going on. Right now, we have Biel way out of position right now, rolling back with his Banes. Luckily, the mutas are enough to hold on this hatchery for the time being, but Biel's still not in the right spot.
No, he needs to get over there. He needs to create an arc and go in for the kill, but he's going to let the fourth go just the same.
All right, this is getting messy, man.
Oh, it is getting down and dirty. These players, I know they're running out of energy. They're playing a little bit sloppy, but here we go. A lot of Banes going down, and a lot on top of a Marauder.
Well, let's see here. 33 more Banes on the way, 22 more Lings, so that ratio going to stay pretty much where it's been.
Pretty ridiculous right now.
Biel is pretty much maxed out, but look at this. If he gets a cancel in his fourth, TY is, you can tell, Biel is playing tired.
He is playing completely tired.
Everything about his play screams that he's tired. He keeps moving his entire army around to do everything together, and this is not the way to deal with these little drops that are canceling bases and whatnot.
No, you got to have units ready there. You got to have enough Zerglings to sit there and wait for it to finish so you can defend against any sort of drop coming that way.
Like, his mechanics look fine, but that's all he's doing right now. He's not multitasking well at all.
He's kind of just like on autopilot, just playing the mechanics out like he would in a practice house.
Yeah, he's really hoping that those mechanics can carry him through to the round of 16 because this is the final game. Ty has rallied very, very well right now.
Yeah, so here we go once again. He's got to start splitting up everything. All these Widow Mines. He's simply going to Kamehameha all the Banelings.
All right, here we go. Still some Widow Mines left back here. So still those Banelings in danger.
Oh, nice pick there. He can come in on now. There's only one more in position to deal with them.
Looks like he actually, there's a couple more back, but yeah, this is starting to go pretty well for Biel. Forcing a liftoff at this gold base.
He's forcing everything back at the very least. He stopped it from mining. He's been trading fairly decently. If he had units coming from the other side as well, he could go for a sandwich and maybe just end the game. He needs more Zerglings with his composition though, because it's just a mass of rolling Banes. So easy to kite, and look at this, unit's getting intercepted as well. Gotta be careful, Biel. He's gonna let the fourth go again, I think. Oh,
doesn't cancel. Does decide he can come up here and knock it out.
That Marauder gonna cause problems. Oh, it's 30 HP.
Well, we'll see if TY picks that off. I have a feeling the answer is yes on that. In the meantime, though, the Muta's coming down towards this new fourth base location. Uh-oh, I think he might be able to just pick that right off with his Mutas, possibly.
He's trading very efficiently against all the small amounts of bio over here and the 2 mines. Getting even rid of some Marauders.
Yeah, that was very nice by those Mutas. TY still having a hard time keeping high supply, but he's back mining that gold base. He has that fourth base, sorry, actually up.
That pure Baneling defense just not working out against Marine drops either. Just not efficient enough. And it's a planetary going down the fourth, so if he lets that go up, this is going to go for a while. But look at this counterattack. Not bad.
Yeah, this is quite nice. Going to be able to pick off quite a bit. Oh, wow.
I think it might have been the Overseer just taking the hit for the team.
I think so. Still, Biel pushing him back here at this gold base. A lot of Banelings rolling in right now. No fantastic Widow Mine hits there. A little bit of a dangerous situation, though.
Yeah, very dangerous. Look at the supply lead. It's 90 supply at this point. It's absolutely insane. Biel looking to take this one after a very back and forth. Third goes down. Fourth is up and running, though. It does have that planetary upgrade on it as well.
So no Widow Mines to deal with this clumping. And
yeah, just not enough.
That is the nail in the coffin right there, I think.
Yep. See if he can deal with this planetary. There's not much there. Maybe he can just jump on top of the production instead. But GG. Biel make it to the round of 16 finally after a grind of a game 3.
Seriously, that was quite a close one, quite a hard one.
He was clearly insanely tired.
Yeah. And TY, you know, if he had not blown his third base so aggressively up while he was microing at the third of Biel, I think he could have won that game. Like if he had just saved that and actually been mining from the gold, because he almost won after that. Like there were times where he started to take an edge in that game, and then Biel had to fight back.
Well, yeah, it's kind of funny as well because he didn't have to be so aggressive because he's taking a gold base. He's going to be ahead in economy quite in a large way. So he could just, you know, push in, force the units out, and pull back to his third base, make a bunker turret, and just defend and enjoy that huge economic advantage.
Well, he was trying to be a
rock star.
Yeah, like a literal multitasking god there is what he was trying to go for, and it just didn't quite work out losing that third. So
wasn't expecting the counterattacking with the Mutas.
But well done by Biel. That was definitely an autopilot game, though. No question there. Like,
that guy,
if he had to play one more game, TY would win it, I think.
Easily, with just about any build.
I would not trust Biel to win another game tonight.
No, he needs to go home and sleep.
Yes, that is a fact. He better not go home and even waste time practicing, because he is not going to get anything
I didn't even want to see
tonight.
him brush his teeth. He needs to jump into bed. He needs to actually just jump into bed like head first and just sleep.
He needs to be dropped off a 10-story building into his bed, head first.
Shot out of a cannon from the studio to his bed. That's it. Like, way too tired.
You know what? No, I don't even want the arc of a cannon. He needs to be shot out of a rail gun straight into it.
Straight through. Like, none of this time wasting over a building.
No,
or anything like
that's
that.
ridiculous.
None of that crap. He needs to just teleport there, essentially.
Yeah, seriously.
He needs to instant transmission there, actually, when you think about it.
정말 기세가 하늘을 찌르는 선수.
Well, it looks like it is time, guys, to go into this interview.
16강 진출을
We're going to talk to Biel.
그 진출자 바로
And here's a player that's been doing very well recently. As you guys saw, it's Biel. Congratulations, Biel. Thank you, Gary.
스스로 먼저 16강 진출 소감 들어볼게요.
우선 성주하고 첫 경기 했을 때 너무 손도 안 움직이고
네.
눈도
When I played
되게
Maru in the
피곤하고
first set, my hands didn't really move.
되게 안 좋아서
My eyes were tired, my hands were tired.
기대 안 했는데
Condition just wasn't that good.
그래도
So I didn't
올라가니까
expect to
정말
actually advance
좋았어요.
today.
킬리안서 그 개인이
But I'm
일정이어서
really happy that I
오늘
was able
사실 준비가
to.
덜 되는 부분도 분명히 있었을 텐데
네.
오늘 이런 절망적인 죽음의 조 상황에서도 결국 올라갔어요. 이게 바로 클래스가
You didn't really have a lot of
아닌가.
time to prepare for this group of
자,
death,
기분이
but
좋으실 것
you were able
같은데
to pull it
자,
off.
마지막
And
이
that proves that
최종전
you're really a
3세트
high
정말
class
손에 땀을
player.
쥐고 지켜봤습니다. 전망에 거치고
isn't our group
불리해지는
of death, is
이런
it,
상황에서도 끝까지 집념 있게 버티는 모습이
I hope not.
I think Gary's being very
어떤
generous
판단을
on that
해서
group of death.
임하셨는지
really nice to
궁금하네요.
yell right now.
우선 되게 불리하다 생각했고
네,
상대가
just defending that last
땡땡이
game, able to
멀티를
turn the table around.
활성화시키지도 않았는데
네,
Thought I almost
3땡이로
lost.
막 오는 거예요.
네.
그래서 3땡이는 맹독총으로 맞고
He didn't have the gold base really.
유링으로는 거기 3땡이
Just kept attacking me.
네.
이제야
And I had to
반반이
use Banelings to
되겠다
defend.
생각해서 그거밖에 없다고 생각하고 했어요.
If I was
네,
able to kill that command center, I thought I'd be able to
이겨내는
win.
모습인데
And,
저는 한지원
that's
선수의
what
그
happened.
저글링이 이렇게 센지 이번 기회에 알게 됐습니다. 1세트에서도
네.
계속 수비를
Seems like your
굉장히
Zerglings are really
잘하시더라고요.
strong.
네네.
저글링 맹독충 둥지가 깨졌을 때도 저글링으로 결국엔 마무리를 짓고
네.
화염차 견제도 다
Even when your
막아내고
Bailing Nest went down, you were
굉장히
able to use your
탄탄한
Zerglings to
모습이었는데
harass.
1세트 그 느낌을 들어볼게요. 수비 굉장히 잘하시던데.
So tell me about the first set.
이게
When you were really good at
막밀려가지고 원래
네.
수비가 되는 건데
네.
맵이 조금 넓더라고요. 그래서 좀 까다롭긴 했는데
네.
The build that I used was supposed to win.
네?
별로 그 무리는 안 된다 이런 생각이 있었어요.
I had a harder
빌드여가지고.
time than
네.
anticipated.
침착하게만 하다
Was
생각했어요.
that the muted link?
그 2세트 만발의 정원에서는 상대가
네.
내 앞길
My
막지만
brain
빌드를
checked
꺼내
out a little bit
들었거든요.
ago. I'm not sure. Sorry.
일병용 벙커링에 결국 당하고 말았는데
네.
그 만발의 정원에서는 어떠셨어요?
상대가 전진류는 할 줄 알았어요. 그냥
So you lost to the
감이
bunkering on
왔는데
Overgrowth.
그래서 15못을 할지 드론
I
서치를
knew he
할지
was going to build a forward
생각했는데
building.
안 좋았던
So I
것 같아요.
wondered if I should scout
오늘
for it or use a
3대도
15
이렇게
pool. But that didn't go very well for
32강에서
me.
떨어질 만한 전력은 아니었기 때문에 굉장히
네.
치열한 경기를 했던 것 같습니다.
네.
자, 앞서 아쉬움이 남았다고 하는 조성주 선수 손도 덜 풀렸고 굉장히 힘들었다 말씀하셨는데 조성주 선수도 한지호 선수 굉장히 높게 평가를 하시더라고요.
아, 그래요?
네, 나중에 다시 만나고
Mark
싶으세요?
said that Beal is a really good
근데 또
player.
만나서
Do you want to play against
이번엔 제가
Maru?
복수해주고 싶어요.
다시.
Said yes, I
연습이
do.
안 된 상태여가지고
Now it's
네.
my turn to
너무
avenge.
피곤하기도 하고 그래서
I didn't really have time to prepare for today, and I was really
상대가 세
tired.
번은 당하지 않겠다는
playing at only
마음가짐으로 많이
10%.
준비한 게 티가 나더라고요. 특히
didn't say that part.
3세트에서도 상대가 그 사신으로 이득을 전혀
Feels like Maru really wanted
아주 불리한
to
상황을
avenge
역전 승리를
and prepared a lot for his
이끌어냈어요.
match against me.
굉장히 쓰라리셨을
was
것
somehow
같은데
able to
중간에
beat 10%.
밖을 한번 미는 시도가 있었거든요. 그때 그
네,
상황에
그랬어요.
대해서 좀
그거
설명을 듣고
He should have
싶은데.
said that.
그거 했으면 안 됐어요.
그럼요.
네, 제가 너무 빨리 끝내고 집에
Talking
가고
about the Roach
싶어가지고
attack
네.
against Maru now.
쫙 찍어서 끝내려고
Says he
그랬는데
actually regrets that move.
잘 맞더라고요.
I really wanted to end that match
그래서
quickly and go home early,
거기서부터 흔들리기 시작했어요.
but he defended
그래도
really well.
이렇게 다시 마음을 다잡고
And it
오늘
went
좋은
down there.
결실을
Guess that's King
만들어냈습니다.
Sejong station.
자, 한지원
Roach
선수
build
요즘
they're talking
정말
Yeah, that's
힙해요.
right.
to
Completely
네,
shut
저그
down.
원탑으로 우뚝 서고 싶은 생각 있으시겠죠?
You're the top Zerg
네,
now.
있긴 한데 아직은
You're
좀
really
많이
hot
부족한 것
these days.
같아요.
네.
승현이에 비해 어제
Says I want to
승현이랑
prove
해봤는데
myself and
되게 잘하더라고요.
prove to the fans that I'm the best Zerg.
오,
When I played against
내가
Slave
이겼지만
네.
그럼
yesterday,
아직 이기는 거
even though I
아니잖아요.
won, I still think he's the better
그럼 밀리는 거
player. It was a
아니잖아요.
really hard
제가
match for
우승
me.
경력이 하나도
It's actually
없어가지고
very respectful.
그게 좀 아쉬워요.
And
네.
I, of course,
은근히
don't have the
잘한
career
것
that
같아요.
Life has or any
네,
championships, so
한지원 선수
Life is really the best Zerg
확실히
still.
이번
Wow, that's
2015년 시즌2 기대가
some real
됩니다. 지금
really humble.
팬들도
That's
한지원
really humble.
선수의 이 저그 원탑 가능한가 딱 눈 크게 뜨고 지켜보고 있는데 멋진 각오 들어보도록
A
하겠습니다.
lot of fans are cheering for you.
오늘
Do you have any comments to your fans?
경기력도
I'll
되게
train
좋지
hard and show good
않고
games.
그래서
I didn't say that.
스스로한테 실망을 많이
My performance
했었는데
wasn't really top level
그래서
today.
코치님이
Kinda
잘
disappointed myself.
관리해 주셨던 것 같아요. 3일 동안 계속 같이
My coach
다녔거든요.
came into the booth though and helped me to control myself.
네, 그래서 항상 감사드리고
It's a really tough schedule for me and my coach.
사드려야 될 것 같아요.
So I really want to thank him.
사드리겠다. 권수현 코치님께서 굉장히
think I'll have
좋아하실 것
to bring him
같은데요.
out,
자,
buy him
한지원
something
선수
tasty.
이번에 조지명식에서 또 활약하는
Perhaps a
모습도
bibimbap.
기대하도록 하겠습니다. 조지명식 때 뵙겠습니다.
감사합니다.
네. 자, 이렇게
That
오늘
was my
지금의 조
suggestion.
2조의
I
두
don't know if
번째
that's really
진출자 CJ
something you wanna be treated to.
Yeah, I guess that actually costs like $5.
It's like, oh, you really want to spend $5 on me? I see.
Well, guys, as you see here, the results of today, a lot of close games, a long day, in fact.
Yeah, it was a pretty long day.
Yeah, Maru and Bjorn getting out. Congrats, Mingley. You nailed it.
Yeah.
Hero, unfortunately, having a really rough day, not showing the same beautiful skill that he showed in the Code A, but this is Code S. TY, I actually think played quite well today. Strong play.
He looks fantastic here.
Quite happy with him as a Terran.
Yeah, he really went the distance with both Maru and Biol. That in alone should be a victory in itself. He's out until next season, but he should be going home pretty happy.
Yeah, like with how well he played, he's someone that, like, for instance, you know, like when I don't watch Pro League Live, I look at who played and choose the matches I want to watch. I'll check out TY matches. Some Terrans I'll look at and be like, don't need to see these matches, but he played well enough that it's like, this guy's very worthwhile to watch.
Yeah, he ain't no Tang Tang, let's just say that.
He ain't no Tang Tang.
He ain't no Tang Tang. He's actually a pretty valuable player. I hope we get to see him more and he actually gets to go back to the old TY we saw last year.
Yeah, that would be really nice to see as a real linchpin of the team. So it's been a very fun day. Thank you for coming down to the league, casting with me. It's been fantastic to talk about Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah,
Got to do that more often.
A lot of fun.
I'm going to talk to Spo, see if we can trade Tasteless for you. Looks like our matches for next Wednesday, guys, going to be Life for Symbol and Yoda versus Byung. Byung is going to be playing Terran there, though, guys. Don't worry about that.
That'd be pretty interesting if Byung... He's like, you know what, there's not enough Zergs, too many Terrans. I'm going to go Zerg this time.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
We'll switch that up a little bit for us, but that's a very fun group, no doubt about it.
It's going to be pretty interesting.
Well, guys, thanks for watching. We will be back next week. And, yeah, watch DreamHack.
Yeah, DreamHack should be on right now.
So go tune in. We'll see you next time.